You're not going to be the leader in every given scenario. You're not going to be the star in every given scenario. Sometimes you got to be player number 2 or 3. Sometimes you got to take a back seat for somebody who has more wisdom, value, insight in that area to take the lead. And that's okay. At the end of the day, you're a team. If you're a team, y'all are going to get the ring. Y'all are going to get to the finish line because all y'all are carrying each other. If you want to branch off and do it yourself, it's just going to be 10 times harder. What's good, YouTube? Thank you as always for following, subscribing, liking, loving this page. So without you, I am nothing. So thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. Enjoy the program. Not everybody's going to stay with you on your journey. So you might be like me, I'm 31. You might have some people you've grown up with all your life that are still in your life to this day. I don't know how old you are, but I guarantee you, for the most part, you at least got one person you've known for probably like at least 5 to 10 years. At least one. I only got a couple of them, but that just tells you not everybody's going to stick with you on the journey. Not everybody is going to serve you in the life that you're going to live over the course of your life. At one point, something that served you will no longer serve you. Therefore, those things will have to be limited or eliminated at some point. Nothing lasts forever. Old relationships with partners, friends, your relationship with family members, all that kind of stuff, things are going to change over the time. They might have had a bigger impact in your life at one point. You might have looked up to them. They might have looked up to you. And then some things have happened and things have shifted. Even from a business standpoint, at one point you were the worker. Now you're the manager. Then you're the CEO, or you branched off and did your own thing. But eventually, things are going to change. Things are going to pivot. Nothing stays the same on the journey. Those people who want everything to just stay the same forever, you're going to stay stuck because nothing is going to stay forever. Nothing's going to last forever. So once you realize that, you'll make the proper adjustments to be able to pivot in the right ways. Now, you should be able to stand on your values and who you are as a person, but however, even yourself, you're going to change over the course of time. So don't ever tell somebody, hey, this is me and you got to accept me for me because this is how I'm always going to be because this is how I've always been. You're going to get left. You're going to get left behind because that's saying you're not willing to adapt, you're not willing to compromise, you're not willing to work with people. And nobody wants to deal with somebody who's not willing to work with people or who only has one skill at the end of the day. Everybody has some kind of value or skill to bring to the table, but one of those skills is you do have to be flexible, willing to compromise, and adapt. You're not going to be the leader in every given scenario. You're not going to be the star in every given scenario. Sometimes you got to be player number 2 or 3. Sometimes you got to take a back seat for somebody who has more wisdom, value, insight in that area to take the lead. And that's okay. At the end of the day, you're a team. If you're a team, y'all are going to get the ring. Y'all are going to get to the finish line because all y'all are carrying each other. If you want to branch off and do it yourself, it's just going to be 10 times harder. So understand that and know that you're not going to always be that one. It's not easy to accept that, I'm sure. It's hard to just take a back seat. But at the end of the day, somebody had to pass the ball to Michael Jordan. Somebody has to throw the ball to the wide receivers, right? It's a team effort. Everything is a team effort when it comes down to it. And if you're struggling and you feel like you're by yourself, that's because you're not a good team player. Sorry to tell you, but you're not. Nobody gets there alone. But nobody stays on the journey forever as well. Unless you have those people who you know you have certain relationships with that can stay and you have boundaries around that area, or you just have that kind of relationship. Like you might have an old friend in your life that's just there forever. They just a good solid friend. You know whatever goes down, they with it. You know that no matter what, your friend, your families have been connected over the course of time. I know I got a couple solid ones like that that's just here no matter what. I call them up, we talking family, kids, business, whatever it is. You do get to have some people like that. And when you have people like that in your life, that's a blessing because not everybody could do that. Sometimes you got to separate the business and the personal. For me, I think you can merge both. Not with everybody. I will say that. That's the caveat. You can't merge business and personal with everybody. Not everybody's living in a business type of mindset. I think at the end of the day, if we have a personal relationship, my kids are friends with your kids, we godparents, and we making money together, we got a different type of relationship than if I'm just making money with you and you transactional, or you just a homie from the day and we ain't doing talking nothing. And it's just like, all right, I'm gonna just talk to you when I need to talk to you, but right now I gotta get this money. I gotta build. I gotta build a system so I can take care of my kids, my god kids, my nieces and nephews, even my family members that ain't doing what it is I'm doing. And if you on that journey with me and you business and personal, we set. We own it. I know I can hit you up and we could talk both. I know I can hit you up and our kids are talking. I know I can hit you up when I'm in your city and it's like, hey, I'm gonna pull up. Or a birthday party for the kids. You know, when it comes to the kids, I'm gonna pull up to every birthday party more so than I'm gonna pull up to a night out with the guys drinking, smoking, because I don't be doing none of that. But you tell me about a kids party, I'm with it. So yeah, business, personal, you can have both. I think that's an amazing relationship to have when you can merge those things. Because not many people can do it. Because most people start getting messy when it comes to that. You start mixing business and personal, it can get messy if you don't set the right boundaries, contracts, or have that right relationship with that individual. But once you do, you set. But yeah, just know at the end of the day, not everybody's gonna stick with you on the journey, and it might suck, it might hurt, it might be unfortunate. But you also have to understand that and know that it's not real for everybody to just stick by. You're not gonna have the same friends from elementary school, middle school, high school, college that you have 10, 20, 30 years down the line. There might be a few that stay, but how deep is that relationship now? Is it the same as when y'all were partying in college together or high school? When y'all was hooping or playing football together? When y'all was on the playground? I tell people playing 20 on 20 back in the day in elementary school. I probably talk to like two of those people now. And even then, sometimes there's gaps of times where we don't even speak because life happens, distance happens, kids happen, marriages happen. It's life. But you know what ends up happening is, things can come full circle where they enter your life again. And what value do they bring? That ultimately falls on you. Know that. Appreciate those people that can merge the business and personal, because those specific individuals you can build with and grow with forever.